How many MCQ questions we did? Can you remember?
Up to 11.
Up to 11, right? Aisha.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Salam. Aisha, read question 12.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah, question 12. You can see the screen, right?
Let me just, yeah, I can see. Question 12. A beam consisting of alpha particles, beta particles, and gamma rays passes into a magnetic
কি
field.
হবে?
This diagram shows their paths in the magnetic field. Question
Which diagram shows their paths in the
B.
magnetic field?
Bangladesh, B.
B, Bangladesh. Okay. So,
B.
can you explain why you chose B? Why not A?
Well, first of all, the gamma rays always go in a straight line because since gamma rays don't have much of a mass or anything, they go through everything, like they go through everything. Alpha particles are positively charged, so they go the opposite direction slightly, unattracted by the other things. Slightly attracted by the magnetic force, and beta particles, since they're negatively charged, they go away from it since they're also not since they're
So what can we say
কিন্তু
about
সি
C?
হবে তো স্যার, সি হবে,
What can we say about C?
সি তো হবে কারণ
C.
ইউজুয়ালি সি তো
Beta.
হবে।
সি হবে না, কারণ হচ্ছে alpha particles হচ্ছে কিন্তু পজিটিভ, দ্যাট মিন্স ম্যাগনেটিক ফিল্ডের সাথে অ্যাট্রাকশন পাবে।
Alpha particles are lighter than beta particles.
ম্যাগনেটিক ফিল্ড ডায়াগ্রামে তো স্যার নোটসে ওইটা পড়ে যায়।
Okay, wait.
আর বি হচ্ছে উপরে উঠে যায় আর গ্যামা রে স্ট্রেট লাইনে যায়।
Wait, here we can understand easily. One thing we can understand easily that alpha particles are more massive. They have more mass, right? 2 protons and 2 neutrons. That's why their deflection or deviation will be less. Beta particles are lighter. That's why their deviation will be more. Is it clear to you?
কাকে বলতেছেন স্যার?
All of you.
ও আচ্ছা।
To all of you.
কিন্তু সি হবে না কেন?
Because beta particles are lighter. So which one is lighter? That one will be, deviated more. That one will deflect more.
আচ্ছা স্যার, আপনার একটু নোটসে যান তো তাহলে।
Should I go to the notes?
হ্যাঁ, ওই নোটসে দেখেন না স্যার।
আন্নান দেখুনি, একটা টেবিল লিখা আছে তোর মধ্যেই তো ছিল।
না স্যার, অন করুক। হ্যাঁ, ফিজিক্স ফেল।
আমি কেমিস্ট্রি চিন্তায় আছি, ফিজিক্স না।
আমি কোনো সাবজেক্টেরই চিন্তায় নাই, প্রত্যেকটা একদম গণহারে। আচ্ছা, অন্য কেউ ক্লাস করে না কেন?
সবাই তো সবকটা সাবজেক্টের কোচিং করে, দরকার লাগে ওদের।
বাট স্টিল স্কুলে থাকারও বা কি দরকার?
আমি একটা কোচিং করি না, সব স্কুল করি।
আমি করি। আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ, আমি করি ম্যাথস ডি।
Okay, look.
আমি একটা কোচিং করি।
নিচে স্যার ম্যাগনেটিক ফিল্ড। হ্যাঁ, এই তো অ্যালফা তো নিচে পড়ে যাচ্ছে আর বেটা সেনা উপরে উঠে যাচ্ছে। Therefore the force of them must be towards the top. Shut up, আমি ক্লাস মিস করছি।
Okay, let him say. After he is over, then I will explain. No problem.
আমাকে প্রশ্ন শেষ করতে দেয় নাই। This is revenge.
Okay, Adnan.
Bolen, sir.
Look, here we have one condition, that is the magnetic field is coming out of the page. Okay, as denoted by the dots.
Sir, এটা ব্র্যাকেটে রাখছেন কেন? এটা তো অনেক ইম্পর্টেন্ট।
That's why in bracket you told me that to give some of the things so that we can separate. That's why I gave in bracket. You can separate it.
ব্র্যাকেটে থাকা মানে তো এটা ইউজলেস।
No, it's useful. You see, it's coming out of the page. So if it is towards the page, that time beta will go down and alpha will go up. So that one is one thing, but the other thing you should understand, that is beta is lighter, that's why it's deflecting more, and alpha is heavier, that's why it is deflecting less. We will use this idea over there. They did not say us the magnetic field is going into the page or out of the page, but we know that beta particles are lighter. They are electrons and their mass is very less in comparison to protons, neutrons, right? Is it clear, Adnan,
Yes,
now?
sir. Yes.
Okay, now we will use this concept over there, lighter and heavier concept. Then you will get it, no problem. You are seeing the question, right? Now you tell me which option is more appropriate, Adnan?
আমার কাছে স্টিল সি মনে হয়, কিন্তু আনফরচুনেটলি অ্যানসারটা বি।
No, still you are thinking, you are not using the idea.
ওই হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে বি, বুঝছি, বাট এখানে তো
That
কিছু,
diagram,
হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা
what
ঠিক
I
আছে, হ্যাঁ
said,
বি।
what I said.
এখানে ওয়েটের ব্যাপারে বলা হচ্ছে মেইনলি,
Yeah,
ওয়েট দেখে
they
বলতে
did
হবে,
not
নট দ্য
listen.
ম্যাগনেটিক।
Listen, Adnan, why still you think this is C? Because you are thinking that it is out of the page magnetic field, right? But they did not mention it is out of the page or into the page. The
তাহলে
magnetic
কিভাবে
field,
বুঝবো?
the magnetic field can be into the page or out of the page. That one we do not need here. You can use the other ideas here to understand. Okay, like the heavier one, lighter one. Okay, is it clear now, Adnan? If you are
Yes,
done,
sir.
then
হ্যাঁ
we
বুঝছি
could,
বুঝছি বুঝছি বুঝছি, না
now
বুঝছি।
we can go to the next one.
হ্যাঁ নেক্সট নেক্সট।
What I wanted to say to you, that if you opposite or make opposite the direction of the magnetic field, then the direction of the deflection also will be changed. So this one, the diagram representing us the magnetic field, it is into the page. That's why alpha is going up and beta is going down. Okay, from our previous knowledge we can understand that it is into the page. Now 13. Aisha, you continue 13. Aisha, continue 13. Ifas.
Yep.
Hello Ifas, thank you for joining.
স্যার আমি চলে যাব একটু পরে।
You have another class?
Yes sir.
Okay, in coaching?
Yes sir, তিনটায়।
Okay, no problem. You came, that's why we are happy. Thank you so much. We want you to be present. Okay.
Yes sir.
Other classes also, which are not with matching with coaching or conflicting with coaching. Okay, those class will be present. Now 13, continue, Aisha.
Okay. Which types of radiation may be emitted by radioactive nuclei? A, beta and gamma.
Yeah, so you got a similar question before, right?
Yes, we did.
In last class also we got. Now one thing, before they are leaving, Ifaz and Ziba, you are leaving at 3 o'clock. That's why we need to settle one thing, that is your test date. On this topic you have a test, and it will be On 26th or it will be on 31st? Which date you prefer?
31st, obviously.
31st. You are preferring 31st?
Obviously.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
Otherwise,
Then
So as long as
31st,
it's not a Tuesday, I'm okay.
31st we have 2 lessons, so we can do that day, no problem.
স্যার একটা ক্লাস নেন, দুইটা ক্লাসে আবার বড় টেস্ট বানায় না।
No, we will take only one test. So one class we have test and another class we can continue our class. That's why I say we have 2 lessons that day. Now question 14. Question 14, Adnan, you read and tell the answer. You have the idea of half-life, right?
মোটামুটি স্যার।
Now it will be
A freshly made sample of radioactive material gives a count rate of 8,000 counts per minute. After 20 days, it gives a count rate of
4 days
500
হবে।
counts. Hey, chup! After 20 days, it gives a count rate of 500 counts per minute. What is the half-life of the material?
5 days.
let him try.
Our answer calculate kori.
Let him try. So it was 8,000, right? And it gives count now 500. So how many half-lives are there? You should find. You
5 days.
5 days.
Mane B.
Yeah, you are getting 8,000, then 4,000, right? 4,000, then you have 2,000, 1,000, then 500. How many half-lives?
5.
4 half-lives.
Four.
Okay, we are writing here.
Copy করতেছো কেন?
Listen. You write this way. In your copy, you write this way. MCQ 14. This is the way to write.
4,000 মিস করেছেন।
Yeah, then 1,000, then 1,000. Yeah, then here we have 4,000 missing.
Sir, 4,000 koi gelo?
Escape.
এই চারটে হবে।
Escape. And then 500. So how many half-lives?
4
half-lives.
মানে 4 হ্যাঁ একই কথা।
1, 2, 3, 4 half-lives. 4 half-lives, 20 days, right? Then 1 half-life is 5 days.
5 days.
You understand it? Ifas?
Wait, sir.
Yes, sir.
You understand it or is going above your head?
বুঝছি স্যার।
You understood? Very good. Yeah, Aisha, tell me.
না বুঝেছি।
Okay, if you understood, then we can continue 15, next one. 15. Continue. Adnan.
Yes, sir. Which number is always equal to the proton number of a neutral atom of a radioactive isotope?
The number of electrons in the atom.
So
A.
How we understand it? This is
number, electron number are also the same.
Yeah. The question is giving us information neutral atom, right? This one is the keyword here. Important or most most important word, the one we should focus. Neutral atom. Neutral means it's electrically neutral. Charge is neutral. Okay, so proton number and electron number should be same. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Then continue 16.
Clear.
Continue 16, please.
Which type of electromagnetic radiation is produced during radioactive decay?
Nitrogen, দেখা যাচ্ছে না কেন? হ্যাঁ।
Depend করে।
Gamma rays.
Yeah.
Gamma rays.
Yeah, Adnan.
Yes, sir.
You have any confusion that you are not convinced with this answer. It is gamma rays. Why not it is alpha? Why it is not beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I understood from your sound that you have some still confusion. Look,
আমার
we
মাইক তো
have
মিউট করা।
you have alpha, beta. They are particles. This is one thing. They are not rays. They are not radiations, right? And
ও
out of
আচ্ছা, হ্যাঁ বুঝছি।
out of all the electromagnetic spectrum, they have white
আর
light.
যদি স্যার রেডিয়েশন পার্টটা না থাকতো তাহলে আলফা বেটা গামা যে কোনো একটা হইতো।
Yes, correct.
তিনটাই হইতো। আচ্ছা বুঝছি হ্যাঁ।
Now you are I think understood. Yeah, so Ifaz, you also understood, right?
Yes,
Ifaz,
sir.
okay, if you have anything to know, please let us know, huh? Don't hesitate. Yeah, 17 Ifaz, you read.
Which role states where nuclear fusion occurs and what nuclear fusion is?
সি।
B.
আই সি।
Yeah,
নিউক্লিয়ার ফিউশন সানে হয় আর লাইট অ্যাটমস গুলো স্ম্যাশ করে একসাথে।
you see how confident Adnan is because he joined previous classes.
স্যার প্রিভিয়াস ক্লাসে আমি ঘুমাইছিলাম থেকে আজকে পারতেছি না।
Previous classes. I did not say previous class only, previous classes. Okay, we discussed this one maybe 2 or 3 class back. So this one is C, right? Why it is C?
Yes.
Because fuse
nuclear
together.
fusion process.
Look, if us to remember it easily, fuse, right? Fuse together means they are joining together. So lighter nuclei are joining together to form a bigger one. That's why it is nuclear fusion. And fission, we are having lighter nuclei from the heavier nuclei. So it's clear to you now?
Yes, sir.
You just remember this word fusion and fuse. Fuse means joining together, okay?
আচ্ছা স্যার আমি কার্বন ডেটিং পার্টটা বুঝছিলাম না কিছুই।
Okay, now we are understanding, no problem. 18, you continue, Ifaz.
Okay, sir. A radioactive isotope emits beta particles. A sample of this isotope is left for a period of time that is equal to its half-life, which two quantities decreased to half of their initial value during this time.
Ziba, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Yeah. Okay, now what should be the answer?
Well, first of all, it's the mass of the sample, and the mass of the sample, I thought
number of carbon 14.
Number of carbon 14 nuclei.
Yes.
The carbon 14 nuclei can spin current to it.
Which one?
Like
carbon 14 nuclei.
Okay. So this one changes to nitrogen. Okay, so carbon 14, for example, at the beginning you had 100 carbon 14 nuclei. Now after half-life there will be only 50 carbon 14, and other carbon 14 they are converted to nitrogen. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
By the beta decay, like carbon 14, it has 8 neutrons, right? Isn't it? 8 neutrons, right? In carbon 14 we have 8 neutrons, so 2 neutrons are extra. Here we have 6 protons and 8 neutrons, so 8 neutrons, here we have 2 neutrons extra. This neutron will be breaking down to proton plus electron, right? Yeah, so we are having one more proton that's making carbon as nitrogen. Is it clear now? Okay, this way the number of carbon 14 are decreasing, the number of carbon 14 are decreasing, okay, by beta decay. Now next one, 19, Adnan, continue.
The nucleus of uranium.
I will take it. Yeah.
A nucleus of uranium decays to thorium by emitting an alpha particle. What is the resulting thorium nucleus?
B হবে না?
Alpha particle, right? So alpha particle, it's losing proton, also neutrons, right? Two protons, two neutrons.
এই ডেফিনিশনটা মানে কিসের জন্য অ্যাপ্লিকেবল? শুধু মানে নোটসে এটা লেখা ছিল যে রেডিও অ্যাক্টিভিটি দ্য প্রসেস। আচ্ছা, না 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 না, এক সেকেন্ড স্যার। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওই যে রেডিও অ্যাক্টিভ দিকের সময় মানে ওই যে উইক ফোর্স কাজ করে প্রোটনটাকে নিউট্রনে কনভার্ট করে, তাহলে নিউট্রনও কেন কি হবে, কমবে এখানে বা বাড়বে?
Okay, that depends on like if your nuclei it has greater number of protons, then proton will break down. Okay, like you have 10 neutrons and 12 protons. Number of neutrons is less, right? That time you will have proton is breaking down and it is converting to neutron and one positron. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
Should I show you the
No sir.
the reaction? Okay, so now this one you tell me. Alpha decay, we are losing 2 protons and 2 neutrons. That mass number is losing 4 and the atomic number is losing 2. So it's becoming 19 to 34. Are you clear about this, Adnan?
Yes sir.
Because
মানে alpha particle emit করলে দুইটা প্রোটন দুইটা নিউট্রন কমবে।
Yes, alpha particle is containing 2 protons and 2 neutrons, right?
Or beta particle?
Beta particle is only electron.
সেগুলো লিখে রাখি, এগুলো লিখে রাখি।
I just showed you when it is beta particle emitting. The equation I'm writing again. Beta emission is like that. Neutron is changing to proton plus electron. So this electron is beta particle. Okay, and when this beta emission is happening, your mass number is same, but the atomic number is increasing. Is it clear now?
Yes sir.
So it is beta emission. Now we are going to next one. Can you read the next one? Ifaz.
In the Geiser-Marsden experiment, a beam of alpha particles is fired at a very thin sheet of gold foil in a vacuum. What is deduced from this experiment?
Atoms contain air.
B.
No.
B.
No.
আচ্ছা,
Nuclear much smaller than atoms.
Yes, yes, that one we got. That one you got. The 3 findings are there. You never got that atom contains air.
অ্যাটমের ভ্যাকুয়াম আছে ওইটা ভিতরে, তাই না?
You got that most of the part of atom is empty. You got that one, right?
Yes.
And it shows the proof also that nuclei are much smaller than atoms. That means the whole atom is a very big in comparison to the position of nucleus. So you got the relationship with that idea, that finding that most of the part of the atom is empty, right? That's why most of the alpha particles are going undeflected, straight. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ifazi, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then continue. We continue 21. Please continue 21. Ifaz. This one is very easy. 21, you can get the answer easily.
Three types of radiation emitted by unstable nuclei are
C.
electron, helium nuclei, and electronic radiation.
C হবে না স্যার?
Yes, yes. I told you it's very easy, right? You understood already from the discussion of previous two questions that beta emission means electron, right?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ বুঝছি।
Yeah, then you have helium nuclei, 2 protons, 2 neutrons. That means that one is equivalent to helium nuclei. In helium nucleus, we have 2 protons and 2 neutrons, right? And
Yes, sir.
before that, we discussed that gamma is a electromagnetic radiation. So it is very simple one. Then if us continue 22.
Sir, how much I thought was a class?
Okay, thank you for joining. Allah Hafiz. Then Adnan, you
এটাও
continue.
বায়োলজি ক্লাসের মতো হয়ে গেল।
Adnan,
The
continue.
energy emitted by the sun is released when the nuclei of an element fuse together. Which nuclei, when fusing together, release most of the energy in the sun? Hydrogen, probably.
Yes. Yes. Which nuclei, when fusing together, release most of the energy in the sun? Yes, it is hydrogen. Then 23.
A sample of food contains 9.0 into 10 to the power 16 nuclei of carbon-14. The nuclei undergo radioactive decay with a half-life of 5,600 years. How many carbon-14 nuclei remain in the sample after 6,800 years?
Wait, sir, previous to যাই কি? আপনি বললেন না হাইড্রোজেন?
Yes, yes.
হাইড্রোজেন কেন?
You have a hydrogen, you have deuterium. Yeah, in our notes you got it right. We are getting helium from hydrogen. 2 hydrogen.
Which H plus H had.
Yeah. 2 hydrogen nuclei joined together to form a helium. So hydrogen is lighter nuclei and helium is heavier nuclei. Got it now?
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Then yeah, continue 23. Then tell me the answer. 23. So you should find how many half lives are there. First
B,
you have to
1.1 into 10 to the power of 16.
how many half lives are there?
1.1 10 to the power of 16.
No, I am asking you that how many half life is there? That one will help you to get the answer, right? If you are given
3.
half life, yeah, so 16,800 divided by 5,600 is 3 half lives. So 3 half life means it will break down into half
3 times.
3 times. So 9 will become first 4.5. 9 will become first 4.5. Your power will be same. Power will be still 10 to the power 16. So 9 will be 4.5. Then 4.5 will be 2.25. And then 2.25 will be 1.125, right?
B.
B. That's why the answer is B. So are you writing this, Adnan? In your copy, you note down it. MCQ 23, the steps I told, because the same question you will get, maybe you will not be able to get it quickly if you are not taking the note. So first you have to
X second, sir.
Yeah, first you have to find how many half-lives are there. Then you find from the given number of nuclei. You are having 3 half-lives, so it will be turn to half 3 times in 3 steps. So you note down both the things. That will help you to track the other questions easily, the similar questions. Okay, 24.
কি পড়বে?
Yeah, Adnan is done. Adnan, your writing is done.
একটু বাকি.
That's why we are waiting.
X second. First step হচ্ছে finding the half life.
Yes. How many half-lives are there? How many half-lives are there? Yeah. Then
Second step হচ্ছে
you will make the given number of nuclei into half 3 times.
and lastly
That's it. It will come there.
আচ্ছা বুঝছি তাহলে.
It will be 4.5, then 2.25, then 1.125. The power is same, 10 to the power 16, right? Only you are making half of this 9999. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then 24. Continue. Adnan, you continue.
How many nucleons are in one neutral atom of the krypton isotope 8436 Kr?
How many?
84.
Very easy, very easy. Nucleons means mass number, right?
Mass number,
Number of nucleons means which are staying in nucleus. So we have protons and neutrons in the nucleus, and those are 84. Yeah, continue. Adnan, continue. 25. Adnan, 25. Continue.
People working with radioactive materials use a photographic film badge covered in paper. The badge is used to monitor the level of their exposure to radiation. Which radiation is detected?
If it is paper, then which radiation is detected?
Alpha particles.
Yes, alpha particles. Only alpha particles. Because beta and gamma you cannot detect with paper. Only you can detect alpha particles. Is it clear? And
yes,
beta can be stopped by aluminium, and gamma can be stopped by lead. Alpha can be stopped by paper. Yeah, alpha can be stopped by paper, right?
Yes.
So we can only detect alpha particles using paper. Is it clear?
Yep.
Okay. Then Aisha, you read 26, huh?
When a radioactive atom decays by alpha particle emission, its nucleus loses
D.
Radio frequency. Okay.
D, 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 D,
Yeah,
D,
two
D,
protons
D.
and 2 neutrons, right? 2 protons and 2 neutrons, because alpha particles means 2 protons and 2 neutrons, right? So if you are
Yep.
having one alpha particle emission, that means you are losing 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Very simple.
Sure.
Is it clear?
Alpha
Alpha particle means 2 protons and 2 neutrons, right? Together. Isn't it?
27 की last page.
Sorry?
Section 27 की page last. Can the time change?
No, 28 is
Less
last.
than 1 minute.
Yeah, less than 1 minute.
So
We will. No, we will have to leave now because it is less than 1 minute. We will continue from 27 in
Okay, sir. Allah Hafiz, sir.
next class, inshallah. Okay. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.